Hello, hello. This is Birgit Pauli-Haack with NPTechProjects and a video tutorial on how to create a social media graphic for an event and post it on Twitter. This has 4 parts. Part 1 covers how to find a photo on unsplash.com and download it, and Part 2 is how to resize it for web usage. Part 3 covers how to use the photo as a background for your social media graphic, and Part 4 is how to create a tweet for an event with your social media graphic and how to tag other people involved. If you have any questions, post them in our comment sections on YouTube. Today I have the task to create a graphic that I can use on Twitter and on Facebook to promote an upcoming event. What I need is a graphic, and then I'll get this from Unsplash, which you see right now, unsplash.com. I'm grabbing an image from there, or searching an image there, grabbing it, saving it to my hard drive, using Buffer to create the social media graphic, and then post it to Twitter. So it's a whole set of things to do. I hope this is going to be short enough for you, but you also see the whole process. Because I think these processes need to be shown over and over again, so people know it's not really hard to do these things. You just need a routine for that. To find a picture, I went to unsplash.com, unsplash.com, and it provides photos free to do whatever you want, high-resolution photos. It has a search functionality, and the event is advertised as setting up a development environment for a first-time developer. So it's all about programming, and that was my keyword that I looked for on Unsplash. And I got 2 choices. One was a photo of a screen with a lot of code on it, color-coded. And then on the right-hand side, on a computer screen, someone is sitting in front of it. The picture is actually just background for my social media graphic, so I rather have less detail or less distracting detail. So I found the programming part on the left-hand side more attractive. So I viewed a larger version of it, and I found that could be really, really good. So there is a download button on the right. You can click on that, and you get to the link of the picture. And next step is to save the image as. Any browser has that if you have a right mouse click, and you can save image as. And then I stored it to my hard drive using the name of the site and the photographer, just in case I wanted to do some attribution later on or reuse the photo, and I know who it was and where I got it from. When I look at the file in my viewfinder, in my Finder, I see it's 5.8 megabits large. That's way too large. So the first task I have is to resize it for web usage, and I load it into an open source graphics program, which is called GIMP, G-I-M-P. And that graphics program actually has versions for all operating systems. So you can install it on your Mac, you can install it on your Windows computer as well as on your Linux computer. That's the image here up there. You get the dimension 5,760 by 3,840 pixels, wide and height. Underneath here you see, okay, right now you only see 12.5% of your image, and to resize it, I go up to image, use scale image, and then set the size of it, the width to 1200, and it when you keep the aspect ratio, it will adjust the height. The resolution is 72 dots per inch, and then you click on scale. You don't have to do anything else yet. You see the progress bar on the bottom, and now it's still on 12.5% of view, but we got it down to a smaller size. With GIMP, if you want to save it, it saves in the GIMP format, but we want to have a JPEG or a PNG or an internet-ready graphic format, so we use file export. That's a smaller picture. I change the file name and add the width to it so I can recognize export. For the web, we don't need the full compression. We can dial down the quality, and this screen normally with just kind of you swip by and just click on export, but don't do it. Let's check the quality parameter and take them down to about 50% to export. Okay, so it's exported. We have it in our files. When we go back to the viewer, we have now two files. So one, we went from 5.8 megabyte to 154 kilobytes. That's pretty good. So we could use that now as a featured image on a WordPress blog. We can use it as a picture that can add to any website. You can do it as a background image on a web. 1200 pixel size is pretty good. So now we go to buffer.com/Pablo. When I go there, so this is my favorite social media graphics creation program. It's all done in the browser, and this is your workspace, or my workspace now. I could have used Pablo's images here. I'm going to upload it, and I take the smaller one. Buffer has an image limit, a size limit, so be conscious about that. My uploaded image is now on the canvas here for me to put something on top of it. For text, I can do three sizes, three different ways to do this. A header, a body, a caption. And I can upload a logo if I wanted to. And I can kind of change the background image with different kind of sets. So no changes at all. Makes it as crisp and bright as it was originally. It normally comes by default with a light contrast, so it goes a little bit in the background and whatever's on top of it shines better. You could do a heavy background, a contrast, so you hardly see anything. It's all a little bit grayed over. You can do a light blur, so it's not recognizable, or a heavy blur. Yeah. So, but then I'm doing a Facebook and Twitter size. You could also do a Instagram square size or a Pinterest kind of larger size. But I'm the horizontal kind of way. So my header will be, and I can do a caption. So I have three sections here. So my and you can move them around. So you can say, okay, I want the bigger one in the middle, and I want the smaller one on top, and I want the caption to be on the bottom of it. So first I say here, WordPress Meetup Southwest Florida, WordPress Meetup Southwest Florida, and then I could kind of change the font if I wanted to. Like do an Open Sans maybe. I can do bold, italics, or change the size of it. So I do the italics go away, change the size of it. And it has three sizes, small, middle, and large. And I can change, could change the, if I have a multi lines kind of text, I could change the, from left aligned to centralized, centered to right aligned. But I'm kind of a center person right now. And I can change the color. Yeah. And depending on the background, changing color is definitely a good way to change the atmosphere of your things, but really make sure that you have high contrast. And then we have here the caption, and that's the address. It's the Rocket Lounge, downtown Fort Myers, July 26, 6 p.m. So, but I have not. So now we can have a handle, and we can kind of make this larger. What I do is kind of always go from end to end, because that kind of ensures that I kind of get a real sense of the centered kind of text. When I do this here too, I know that they are aligned in relation to each other. So now we kind of see yep. So now I need to find out the I can do the title of it, and that is setting diff environment for first time programs. So it kind of goes into the second line there, but where we can handle that because we have a little bit more size. So what else would we need? A hashtag wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to go here, go in there again. So hashtag WPSWFL. Okay. So what I could do is kind of to take a little bit away of the brightness of it, do the two things here in yellow, or maybe that in yellow too. So it kind of has a little bit more of a harmonious look and feel to it. So I'll fix the title here. It's so we have the meetup, we have the title, and we have the location. Seeing a spelling error here. Thank you. We have enough information on the graphics so flying by on the Twitter feed or the Facebook feed, people can decide on, oh, July 26th, 6 p.m., I can do this. Where do I go? Downtown Fort Myers. Yes, I can do this. I can organize my life around it. So, and then the specifics will then happen on the meetup. Okay, so I do download this. And now the name changes, and that is WPSWFL 2016 0726. Can we fit Chris Wiegman in there? Yes. Yeah, let's do that. So first I have to download it again. But as long as you don't close your browser, you can still make changes and download it. And we're just gonna go save it over it and replace it in that regard. Okay, we got it now. Up here, so I'm gonna go to that particular event. Grab my URL. And then tweet it out. Now here on Twitter, click on tweet. I have my tweet here at the rocket launch, and then RSVP link, and I add the hashtag. And I will find that I don't have enough room for a picture, but I'm still loading it up so we can then adjust the tweet to do something else. So it's a little long here. We have -14. So do this for next week. We're kind of getting in there, but I'm gonna I take this. So now I would like to tag, but I don't have enough space in my tweet anymore. the Rocket Lounge, which is our venue, as well as the presenter, Chris Wiegman. So he knows, okay, we're tweeting about it and we are trying to promote it. But I don't have, in the tweet, I don't have a way to tag them. But I have here is who's in this photo. I can tag them here. So I can say Rocket Lounge, Florida is one, and the other one is Chris Wiegman. And I could, if I wanted to, also, another sponsor is Poly Systems. I could add them, but I still need the date. I have 5 more, so that is good. 7/26. Okay, that is good. All right, now we tweet it. Okay, my tweet was posted. The people that are tagged are in here, and our work is finished. This concludes our tutorial, how to create a social media graphic for an event and post it on Twitter. Please leave your questions in the comment sections on this YouTube video or on our website on NPTechProjects.org. There you also can leave your email address for our e-news, NPTechProjects.org. This is it for now. Glad you're here. My name is Birgit Pauli-Haack, and I'll say goodbye until I catch you the next time.